Ende embodied. Sangye Shingdu Mikte Oargi. Jogu Namdak Shingla Jubarsho. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyatayami.
Sangye
Shudam Soki Chonam La. Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi. Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunamki. Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho.
Sangye
Chidam Soki Chognam La. Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi. Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunamki. Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho.
Sangye
Chudam Soki Chognam La. Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi. Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunamki. Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho.
Birthday, Velasco gave me radish juice.
Radish juice. That's weirder every day.
Oh,
No way. Like a tall glass of coleslaw.
Rhubarb's
You
not so
really
bad.
changed the atmosphere of the room with this thing, didn't you? No, come on. Oh, lordy.
oh,
I don't know.
that's worse than Anton.
Well, it's something strong.
Sorry.
Oh wow, it's
It's gonna wake up whoever's across from me. Hi, Adam.
Man,
Okay,
I don't know
go.
what that is.
Kachignare. Rikchignana. Dagni Chicken Be Kapsuna.
Give me different expressions for if it's this, then it must be done.
It was Zaychik.
Zaychik with changing things.
Rangshin.
Rangshinchik.
Rangshinchik, Ngochik,
Ngochik.
and Dagnichik generally. But here we have an exception.
Rikchik.
Okay? Well, maybe not. And now he wants to propose a new word,
Oh,
which is rikchik, which means if it's A, then it must be of the same class as B. Okay, general class. Okay. Yeah. We'll drink that later, I'm sorry.
Smells like it'd go great on a hot dog. It's not mine.
Okay. Counterexample time.
Balang Kartseldan. Lang not Gurni.
Balang.
Balang not Gurni. Ni Churchin. Dagni Chik Yimbartao?
Yimbatao.
Yimbartao. Rikchik
It's the
Yimbacher.
Sugang principle.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry.
Go down.
Yeah.
Go down after the
I'm just used to doing them high.
Yimbatao.
Yimbartao. Rikchik Yimbacher.
Okay, I had to look up Karcel. Balang means cow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I had to go look it up. So Karta, we had Chawo in words text.
Patchwork.
Good, patchwork. So it's a cow with white spots in different places, like some dogs. Okay. And then Dragur means a cow with lots of black hair. So you got basically a white cow and a black cow.
Yeah.
Okay. You can embellish it any way you want. Literally, the black one is a common type of yak that has long black hair, and it's used for making tents. So good luck. Basically, a white cow and a black cow.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take those two as a group, right?
Okay. Okay.
Danichi Yimata. Are you telling me that to be one is to be the other?
Because it's of the same type.
Yeah, because they are. Because the B1 is to be in the same group as the other.
Okay.
Okay, maybe it's good if you say it that way.
Okay.
Use same patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Kyabake. He said my kyab. State the kyab. Just because
Just because something is the
in the
let's see.
same
Just because something is in the same
class as another thing.
doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be that it's of the same type, or that that to be it is to automatically be.
Yeah,
better.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're hot today. Okay. Then he went the other way. He said, "Okay, then they are not Rikchik. Then I deny
Then
that
they're not.
I deny that to be one is to be
of
in
the
the
same
same
group.
class as the other." Then we go ahead, Madrugna.
Madrugna balang karsel dang balang not gur ni church and rikchik yimbata
Good.
dok rikchik yimbecher
Topa Rikchik Yimbecha.
dok rikchik yimbecher.
If you disagree that they are Rikchik, that to
Of
be
the-
one is to
to
be
be
in
of
the
the same
class of the
class.
other. Let's take those two cows. Yes, it is true that to be one is to be in the same class as the other.
Could to be the
Because
exclusion of all that is not of that same class.
their dopas are Rikchiks.
The exclusion of all which is not
Each
of the
them.
same class.
The exclusion of all, which is not each of them, is of the same type.
Okay.
They're both cow types.
Yeah.
Cow as an archetype. That's all he means. Dopa here means.
Yeah.
Doparik means archetype cow.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, take a cow, a black cow, represents cow. So doparik means that they have the same archetypal class. Okay, that's how dopas are unchanging.
So he's saying because they're both dopas of cow.
Yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's an expression that you get.
Doparic.
Okay. Now he says I disagree. They're doparik chick. So now we're going to get a description of doparik chick, which is be nice for me too. Go ahead.
Balang karsal dan balang nak gur ni church and doparik chik yimbata.
Yeah. Keep it down and go up. Yimbata.
Yimbata.
It's got to be dramatic. It's
Yimbata.
like doparik chick yimbata. Okay, it's always like that.
Doparik chik yimbata.
Yeah, and he's waiting. Are you going up or down? And then he's you believe it?
Kansak gang dang gangi yi tepe tong tam ni ne di dang di drao nyampe lo ngangi ke nepe che yembiecher.
Okay, there's some good idiots here.
Thanks, Lama.
Mixed nuts. Tongtam nine. Okay. Any verb followed by samnine. Okay. So samnine is an idiom. Tongtam nine means with no more than glancing at them. No more than a single glance. Okay. Tongtam, literally it means from, just, only, see. But it means, with a quick glance, anyone can see. Okay, Tongsan Yine. Usually it's like, Tongsan Yine, I decided I hated his guts. I just from a single glance, I decided he's a stupid person. Or something like, it goes like that. Tongsan Yine. The other idiot you gotta know here is Nangki. Okay? Nang is a very strange word that means, with a different spelling, it can mean duck. But here it means nature. And Nang Ki means all of its own. You don't have to think about it. It will happen just spontaneously. Sundrup and Nang Ki are similar. Okay? It will just happen. Just come up on its own. You just look at these guys, and a certain thought will come in your mind. You don't have to think about it. It'll just come to your mind. What will come to your mind? Di dan di da.
That they're different?
Da.
Similar.
Yeah, this one looks like that one.
Yeah.
And nyamba?
Equal, yeah.
No, that's manyam.
This Mao.
Come on, you know nyamba.
What was it?
To think to yourself.
Oh.
Okay, this is to think to yourself. So a state of mind below
Yeah.
where you think to yourself, hey, this one looks like this one. Just glancing at them, this state of mind, oh, these two look like each other, will come up in a human's mind, okay, when they see these two, okay? Kansa Kandan Kangi is another idiom. Any old person. Doesn't matter who.
Kasa kanda kangi.
Okay? By any person at all. Okay? Any person who walks down the street. So there's three idiots here. Kanda Kang and Samnine and Nganki. Okay? Yite, de is a little bit unusual word. It means to direct the mind. So anyone who glances at these two cows and puts their mind towards them, okay, automatically it will come up in their mind, hey, these two look the same, and that's the meaning of doparikchik. That's almost like a definition. If any normal guy, normal Joe, is an American idiot.
Joe Schmo.
Normal Joe, Joe. It means normal Mr. Chen, Mr. Chen walks in and looks at these two things. In his mind or her mind will come automatically the thought, hey, these two things look similar. That's his description of doparikchik. Okay? So it's kind of like anything where when you look at them, it pops into your mind, oh, these two guys belong. Even if you don't know this animal, like if you've never seen a yak, but you see two yaks together, you say, oh, they must be both the same family. Okay?
You like a white cup and a black.
That's almost like a definition of same family.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now up here, way back when he agreed to, then is it to be one, if they are of the same family, then is it such that to be one is to be the other? Like Toyota and car.
Okay.
Just because they're of the same family.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, he agreed. Keep going.
Balang karsal dang balang nak kur ni chen dang ni chik ma yimbata.
Hold it down. Then go up.
Yimbata.
Good.
Dang ni tade yimbe cher.
And stretch out. If you want to be dramatic, yimbe cher.
Yimbe cher.
It's not a sa. It's not an instrumental, but it's customary. It's tradition in the debate ground.
Yimbe cher.
Yeah, yimbe cher.
Yimbe
Just like,
cher.
it's just dramatic. And everybody's like, whoa. Okay, sorry, Duna. If you agree, then translate.
Let's Dangi Chik Mayimbartel. They are to be one is to not be the other.
They are not such that to be one is to be the other.
Because to be to be one is to be different than the other.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. To be one is to be different from the other. Good. That was not easy. Oh man, this is a disgusting contest.
It's pretty dark.
Okay. I disagree that to be one is to be separate from the other, is to be discrete from the other. If you do disagree, please read in Tibetan.
Balang karsel dan balang nak gur ni chen dang ni tade yimbartel. Sorry, dang ni tade yimbartel.
Good.
Pensun drame dun shin yimbe cher. Yimbe cher.
Okay.
Yimbe
I
cher.
disagree that to be one is to be separate from the other. Then you say, well, if you disagree, let's take those two cows. Yes, it is true that to be one is to be separate from the other, because they are those two things. Pensin.
They're separate. Yeah, that's the Dunshin.
Yeah, and you pause between these two. Pensin Delme.
They don't share any pension Delme. Dunshin Yimbe.
They are two different things.
Which share no relationship with each other.
No mutual relationship with each other. Perfect. Yeah. You did it perfect. Okay. All right. New debate. So what did we learn from that? Dagni cheek is not the same as Rik cheek. Okay. If to be one is to be in the same family as the other, doesn't mean that to be one is to be the other. Okay. Okay. Keep going.
It's the clearest thing.
Kachignare Shejar Rikchik Nina Rikchik Yimbe Kapserna.
Let me go ahead just a little bit and see what he's talking about.
Yeah, indeed.
Horses and
Well, let's just struggle with it and we'll get to the end. Okay. We got Utpala here.
Yeah, I was noticing that last night when I was looking at it.
Okay. So
And this knowable thing.
provisionally, Reshik.
Reshik
Until we get down farther. If something
is of the same type.
is, if to be one is to be
Same family.
in the same type, is to be one is to be the same type as the other, insofar as being an existing thing.
Okay.
Okay, it's something like that. Insofar as being an existing thing. Well, then they must be. Then it must be true that to be one is to be in the other's
That's not
family.
bad.
Yeah.
Coming after the last argument, you're like, well, they're in the same class because they're
Yeah,
cows.
well,
and
then
he's
they-
like, well, then everything's in the same class, I guess, because everything's Sheja.
Okay, maybe. Let's go see if that's where he's going. Go ahead.
Tadam balang ni churchen.
Yeah, don't aspirate the ta.
Ta
And don't spit it out either. It can be soft, but unaspirated.
Yeah. Ta dam balang ni churchen. Rikchik yimbak yimbar tao.
Good.
Shejar rikchik yimbecher.
Yeah, good. So, okay, so let's take a horse and a cow.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that to be one is to be in the family of the other?
Uh-huh.
Because to be one is to be in the family of the other as far as them being
Noble
existing
things.
things.
Existing things.
Yeah. God, I'm okay with it.
Okay?
I like it.
I'm on his side.
Kabake. You agreed. What? Give me the keba.
That a horse and
No, give me the keba.
just because a horse
Good.
and a cow are of the same type or in the same family as knowable thing
Nice.
doesn't mean that they're of the same family.
Good. Something like that.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, good. I think it's what Ben said. Okay. I disagree that they are. I disagree that to be one is to be the other as far as being in the same family as being an existing thing. Okay? He said that.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay?
I thought
He
you-
said that. Then we
Oh.
say if you disagree, that they are of the same family as far as being existing things.
that's
Yeah.
the jerk.
Okay. Madhubna, keep going.
Tadam balang ni church.
That was much better.
Sorry.
It was probably accidental.
Tadam bal it was, yeah. Tadam balang ni church and
By the way, this is not a B.
balang
Pa.
palang palang
Ba means a goiter.
palang
Ba means a goiter. Okay? This
tadam
disease.
palang
Pa means a cow. Pa. This is not an English B.
ba
Okay? Watch the third column.
tadam
Ka,
balang
cha, ta, ba, sa.
tadam ka
Do it with your
your voice.
eyebrows. Ka, cha.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe
Tadam
he'll
balang
Balang,
growl you.
palang ni church and
Ni.
ni
Because
church.
ni is an animal trap. And ni is two.
Yeah.
Guess what this one is?
Well,
yeah,
in
okay.
this context,
about
there could be
animals,
some.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Sheja Rikchik Yimba.
Yimbarta?
Yeah, there they are.
Yimbarta?
One family as far as being existing things. Because
They have different. They're of different natures.
to be one is not to be the other.
That's a weird reason.
Yeah, it's
Now, this is a very interesting and crucial idea in Buddhism. This little part here, Moatade, and we're going to get to it later in the study of relationships. But to have a relationship, if two things are going to have a relationship,
they keep getting seen.
they have to exist. They
Okay.
both have to exist. Okay, you can't have a relationship if one of them died already, or is not born yet. Okay, so they have to exist. Two possible relationships, like I don't know, identity and possession. Cause and effect and possession. So, and then one of the great reasons for emptiness is sitting here in this little tiny phrase. Anybody want to take a shot?
There's no cause in fact because
Yeah, exactly. Be brave. Say it louder.
There's no cause effect by itself because cause will never touch the result.
Yeah,
They don't exist,
yeah.
exist at the
By
same
the time the tree comes out, the seed is gone. So they cannot have a relationship. So there's no such thing as cause and effect. Okay? Because one of the partners is either dead or wasn't born yet. Okay? So this is a very powerful little phrase here. If to be one is to be separate from the other, okay? Then they have to be shijas.
We've used that phrase so many times.
You can't call them separate if one of them's not there. These guys got a divorce, but one of them wasn't born yet. Okay.
I mean, sure, we could have attributed basically any quality to both of them here, and we'd
Yeah,
addressed that.
exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, exactly. That is true. Okay, go. You could have said they're both fat or something.
Right.
Because you can't be fat unless you exist.
Say it in front of the horse.
Tsawardana. Ta dam balang ni churchin. Rikchik mayimbarta.
No, stay down.
Rikchik
Mayambata.
mayimbarta. Riktade yimbecher.
Yeah. Translate. Let's go back. He said, I agree that to be one is to be in the same family as the other.
Mm-hmm.
To be a horse is to be in the same family as a cow.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are not. It's not the case that to be
Good.
one is to be the other.
I'm gonna kiss you.
Because they're of different types.
No, don't be lazy on the second half. Because it's not the case
Because it's not the case that they are
that to be one.
is to not.
I'm sorry. Because it is the case that to be one is to be separate from the other. You gotta say it that way. Riktade.
Well, I'm having a hard time because it seems like we keep using the same English expression for like four. I mean, and I know they're synonymous.
You're gonna use a different word like
He's trying to bring
family.
out class,
Family.
right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get into.
Because
but-
to be one is to be of a separate family from the other.
Okay.
That's how I want you to say it. I don't want you to say they are separate families.
Okay.
I want you to keep saying
To be one.
to be one is to be of a separate family from the other. I want you to say it that way.
Okay.
Okay. Madhumna, I disagree. That to be one is to be separate family from the other.
Let's take it wrong and say it.
Madhumna?
Madrupna. Tadam balang.
Yeah,
Dam
good.
balang ni churchin.
Palang.
Palang ni churchin. Riktade yimbata. Yimbata.
Nice. Nice self-correction, which is even better than doing it right the first time.
Rik mitumba yimbecher.
Want to go for it?
Um.
Yes, it is. They are so too, such that to be one is to be separate.
Well,
from
all the
other.
words I have with tumba, like I'm thinking harmony, they're dissimilar.
They're
To be one is.
it's
like,
almost like they are clashing families. You see,
Yeah.
Yitumba means clashing families. Or
Not in accord
Dis-
with.
families that are,
warring family. The
that
Hatfields
are
and the McGees.
inconsistent with each other, or something like that. So don't think of harmony every single time. That Rinpoche always said that. These are harmony causes. From meditation, there are 8 harmony causes. Okay, anyway, they are not of a family. They are not of 2 families which are consistent with each other.
Yeah.
More consistent.
Inconsistent.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, they are of 2 families which are inconsistent with each other. Okay?
Okay.
I disagree that they are of 2 families which are inconsistent with each other.
Uh-huh.
Madhumna?
Tatam palang
Good.
ni churchin.
Good.
Rik mitumba yimbata.
Nice. It's gonna become a habit after about 6 years.
Rik mindrawa yimbecher. Chir.
Yeah, they are 2 such that to belong to one family is inconsistent with belonging to the other family because their
They
2
are
families are
dissimilar.
nice, dissimilar, perfect. Okay, you're on a roll. I disagree that they are of dissimilar families.
Tatam palang ni rik mindrawa yimbata. Rick Mindrawa Njok Gyu Yebecher.
Okay, jokyu. Gyu after a verb can mean love gyu yomari. Love gyu. There's no reason why you should say that. Or it's almost sometimes like that's inappropriate to say that. Okay.
Reason?
Yeah, there is a reason why you would establish joke.
Oh, yeah.
There are reasons. There are reasons why you would establish them as being a dissimilar families. I mean, one is neighing and one is mooing.
Yeah.
And moo.
Yeah.
I mean, there's reasons why we put them in different families. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Really, it's just saying there's reasons why we would put them in dissimilar families.
That is deeply dissatisfying.
We have a good reason for putting.
Yeah,
forth
because
that they're
there's a reason to
dissimilar.
put them in the same family.
Yeah, Guernsey cow and a Brahmin bull, by the way.
Yeah, they have.
reasons to
They
put
both
them in
have. They're
that.
both four-legged things.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But we'll go on.
Okay.
Kachignare Rikchik Yina Drupar Gurwe and Dok Rikchik Yimbe Kapsa.
Yeah. Now this debate gets into gotcha. This debate goes to gotcha. What's gotcha? Yeah. What emptiness is empty of? Okay. Self-existent thing. Impossible thing. It's called gotcha. Gok means deny. Ja means to be. So gotcha means to be denied. What's a self-existent thing? Her text is giving us like 12 different versions of what's a gotcha. Okay. Your text is going to get into a different idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can gotchas be of the same rig?
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems like it would be so, yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
And by the way,
Many
there's
reasons.
Lamki
Yeah.
Gakpas, there's Rigpe Gakcha.
Oh, no,
What's the
right.
difference between Lamki Gakcha and Rigpe Gakcha?
One exists, the other doesn't.
Nice. Explain.
The Ridikpe Gakcha is the existence of it that would be is denied through logic, and the Lamki Gakcha is a wrong idea that exists in your mind and is removed by the path.
Yeah, the idea that the pen is coming from its own side is a gakcha, meaning it's something we want to deny. But it is possible in the human mind. But the pen that came from its own side, we also deny, but it was never possible.
And that's the
So there's gakchas which would be possible, and there's gakchas which could never be possible.
Which is a great translation problem, right? Because Gakcha, you have to translate it differently.
Yeah, and the first one is called gakcha of the path,
Uh-huh.
and the second one is called gakcha of logic. The one that could never exist is called a gakcha of logic, and the one that could have
does exist.
Wait.
that
It
does
does.
exist is called the gakcha of the path.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
but now we're gonna go more deep on gakcha. So his text is finally getting sexy. Seiji's was sexy in the first 10 minutes, but his book is just getting sexy.
Yeah, that coffee cup right there might fall over on the bookshelf. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Kachignare Rikchik Yina Drupar Gurwe and Dok Rikchik Yimbe Kapsa.
Okay, if to be one is to be in the
the same
family
type.
of the other, then they must
Must be
be
something.
such that to be one is to be in the family of the other, and they are all positive things.
Yeah.
Okay, drupa is the opposite of gak. So gakja, drupja, gakja, drupja. Your text is gonna go into today into proofs why yata is wrong and proofs why it couldn't be right. Something like that, you know. Okay, it's gonna be drupa and gakpa. There's going to be logic for drupa and there's going to be logic for gakpa.
Yeah.
So this kind of is a what do you call it? We're getting a preview of a later subject in his book, which is called Negatives and Positives. The
Foreshadowing.
study of negatives and positives. Okay? So here means if things are of the same family, they must both be positive things. You can't have similar families of things that are negative.
Negative and positive.
Okay, you can't have. you know, the lack of Trump in this room is similar to the lack of idiot in this room. You can't say that. Well, that's his view. Okay? It's just two positive things. You see what I mean? You got to stick to positives when you say same family. When you say same family, you got to be talking about something which is, and not about something which is not. Okay. That's his idea, which means it's wrong. Which gets interesting. So there are classes of negatives that resemble each other, that are of the same family. Okay, go. I mean, the counterexample is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Bumpe nam ka dan kangpe nam ka ni church and Drupar Yerpe dok pa rikchig yimbar ta.
Nice.
No, yimbar ta.
It looked like my credit card debt. Yimbar ta. Yimbar ta.
Rikchig yimbe cher.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. I'm sorry, Yimbatao. You didn't follow Sugang's rule.
I tried to.
I'm
It
sorry.
didn't come off that way.
Yeah, go down.
Yeah.
Yimbatao.
Yimbata.
Oh, yeah. Yimbatao. Like my credit. Yimbatao. Okay.
It's going up or down? Oh, it's going down.
Yeah. It was up for a few seconds.
And it goes right back down. The space of a coffee cup and the space of a house?
Now, I'm going to kiss him, although he's gone, because he understood the four spaces meditation. He got the four spaces.
Emptiness number 3.
This one shows he got the four spaces
Space
meditation,
number 3.
which is not very common, which is kind of rare. Okay, so he's talking about the empty space occupied by a house and the empty space occupied by a coffee cup. Okay,
Yeah.
let's consider the empty. See, he's using them as empty space. He got it. He's not. I hope he's not talking about the distance between the two walls, or the distance between the two sides of the cup. That's not empty space. Empty space is where the cup is, and you fill it or you vacate it, but it's always there, and it's dumachi. Therefore, it's
It's
dumachi.
uncomposed.
You can fill it or you can vacate it, but it will stay there. Okay.
Unobstructed as well. Yeah.
So hopefully, he's talking about that.
And the only reason we would know that it's the empty space occupied is because we know the four.
Because he.
Well, if you
Otherwise,
studied the
it would
four
be the empty
spaces,
space
you
with the
struggled with it for a
Right.
few days, and then finally you got it. Okay.
What about the Hagizui? That would kind of give.
And
it away.
this, in my opinion, this is a very sweet way to get to the fourth space, which is the lack of a self-existent thing. Okay, so the third space is the lack of, is the space in which a thing is sitting, and then that helps you to get to the fourth space, which is the emptiness. Okay, so what do we always say about the third space? It's not like.
Outer space.
It's not like ours.
That's the easy one, huh?
It's not like a bathtub.
Yeah, okay, good. It's not like a bathtub. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about this, you get in the bathtub and some water has to
Oh yeah.
displacement of space. We're talking about space as a,
Archimedes principle.
yeah, you can move into it and move out of it, but it
Yeah.
doesn't change.
Right.
And what's
Yes.
the great example is if you blew up this world, which is, possible, then the space that it occupies would still be here.
Yeah.
After the dust flies away to other worlds, that space will still be here forever. Okay? So we're into a very sexy place here. Your text suddenly got like Seiji's text. Let's consider the empty space occupied by, I would say,
Occupied by.
a water pitcher or a coffee cup. And let's consider the empty space occupied by a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Storage facility.
storage facility.
Nice.
So they must be such that to be one is to
not
be
the other.
in the archetypal family of the other, and to both be
Do you
positive.
want me to use archetypal?
It's up to you.
I mean, should he be more vague than that since he's saying Dokpa, which is referring to the opposite?
Yeah.
It's really talking, I believe, about the Rangsen and Chitzen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Dokpa is a synonym for Chitzen. Somebody tell me the difference between Chitzen and Rangsen.
Well, one is the general
Big in this
case,
school.
and the
Big
other
in
one
this
is
school.
the specific instance of the
Yeah, one is the archetype,
yeah.
cups, and then Rangsen is the manifestation of that archetype in the real world. One cup.
And is it good for the
That's
reader,
what
though?
Dokpa means. So no, you come up with one. The archetype's the easiest thing for me, but I might want to save it for Chitzen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You might want to save it for Chitzen.
We've-
But that's the point here. They are of the same Dokpa family.
Yeah. Yeah.
More comfortable?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's just,
Just kidding.
we've translated it a couple ways already. I mean,
Yeah,
Earlier in
well,
the text.
here the connotation is slightly different. Okay.
yeah, I mean, I understand that would change with context.
Yeah, I
but-
don't think I would say double reverse here.
No, I wouldn't use that either.
Yeah.
But it's the exclusion of all which is not.
I think you gotta go to a term which is understood to be that, without being so long.
Okay. Yeah.
In here,
Oh,
in
yeah.
this context.
Yeah.
Okay.
Refer to source
But-
and inversions.
Find something
Yeah, I've already
between.
looked at it.
Here's
Yeah.
that long one, and here's archetype, and find something in
Yeah.
the middle ground.
Okay.
Okay, just for this sentence.
No, definitely. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
spend some time with that.
So if they are of the same family archetypically,
Sorry.
then they must both be positive entities.
Yeah.
Well, why do you
Entities?
say that? Because to be one is to be in the same
In the same family.
the same family as the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just because they're in the same family
Yeah.
doesn't mean they both have to be positive.
This Rick here also means lineage or family there too, though. Yeah.
Family's not bad. I think it's everyone's understanding it comfortably. It's a nice waiter.
We've
word.
seen it in other places, though, in other texts,
Yeah.
it's like
You can say taxonomy,
descendants
but
or.
Type.
type's not so bad. I'm not attached to anything. Family's easier in a conversation among friends, but perhaps it's not literary enough. So anyway, okay. Kebake. Oh,
Just because something is of the same family doesn't mean that it is of the same archetypal family.
Yeah,
and is also
okay.
positive.
good, nice. Oh, but you said so.
Yeah, you just got
Oh
through
well, in that case, I disagree that
saying that
they
they're
are
of the same type, of the same family.
To be one is to be in the same family as the
Yeah.
other. I disagree to that. Oh, well, if you disagree to that,
Then they are two of the same family
Good.
because they're of the same family of things that we deny.
nice. Yeah,
Family
they're in the
sense
same
of being
gotcha family.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
They're in the same
I would word
family
that a
as
little
far as
different, but-
In
being
the sense of being.
denied.
Yeah.
Okay.
provisionally reshake.
Or being, yeah.
They are of one ilk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. What's the gotcha here, by the way?
The space.
Good.
The-
No, what's gawked
What's denied
by
is
empty space? There has to be a gotcha. And what is the idea? Yeah,
so it's
Tokrake.
negative.
Tokrek gotcha.
Negative.
Definition of empty space.
Oh, it's
Tokrake gotcha.
unobstructive and you can't and untouchable.
The simple
Like,
absence of concrete existence. The simple absence
Yeah.
of concrete existence is the definition of empty space.
Wow.
Tokrek gotcha.
Correct.
Concrete existence.
Yeah. Yeah. Tok means the tok in asanga.
Uh-huh.
Asanga means his mind is so strong it cannot be stopped by anything. Sanga means can be stopped. And that's the definition of the opposite is the definition of space. The simple absence of any strikeable thing. The simple absence of any blockability.
Obstruction.
Blockability is pretty good. Okay.
Blockers.
So what was gawked
Sort's good.
in the gotcha of these house, the space where the house is sitting and the space where the cup is sitting, what was gawked was strikeability.
Yes.
Blockability is denied
Okay.
because things can move in and out of it smoothly.
Yeah.
Okay, Madhurna. I disagree that these two guys are of the same family as far as being things
that
denied.
we deny.
Or things which exist through the denial of something.
Okay.
We don't deny concreteness.
Yeah.
So you can't use deny here. Absence of something.
Being
The exclusion of something. Okay, they're both similar in being of the same family as far as being the exclusion of something. Gotcha. Okay, I disagree that they're of the same family as far as being exclusions of something.
Mm-hmm.
Madrumna.
They are too.
By the way, he keeps saying Kangwa.
We-
I think it's an error,
Yeah.
but it gets repeated a lot. Normally we say Kangba, right? Very, very common.
guess what? I had a question about 481 as well. Just quickly, I didn't see a chuchen in here, and so I added one. In
Let me
481.
think about it. No, there's no Mutuchin needed. He said horse and a cow are not of dissimilar families. And then we said, if you say they're not of dissimilar families, they are two. It's understood horse and cow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can repeat them, or you can say they.
I just get
Because they just got listed in the sentence.
I just thought it was weird. It was like the first time in this entire book that he had given a tell and a cheer without having a chuchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe things were getting better.
Little does he know.
Now, he disagreed that they are of one, that they belong to the same family, and they are both things which
We
involve an exclusion of something.
yeah.
Okay,
Keep wanting to deny.
he disagreed. They're not exclusions. Then we said, if you disagree that they are in the same family as far as it being exclusions, let's take
the empty space of a coffee, or the space in which a coffee cup occupies, and the empty space which a house or a coffee shop occupies.
Yeah, good. Or a storage facility. Okay, keep going.
They are two of the same type of being, in the sense of being things that are exclusions.
Yeah, exclusions of in this case, of concreteness.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Yimbata. And then he's got a conch sheet going.
So it's split reasons. You got one,
Yeah, good,
because
split
they are
reason.
because they are different, and because they.
Now,
Negative
This
in the
is-
sense of being a negation.
this is an idiot here.
Katsam. Oh god.
Okay, gaktam means the simple absence. Okay, so gakjas are exclusions, are often described as the simple absence of concreteness. Nothing more complicated than that, you know. So it's often called gaktam, the simple absence. No more complicated than that. Okay. So they are both. Yeah, and then there's Mayingak and there's Megak. There's two kinds of negative denials. Okay, denials go into two classes. Either I deny that he is something, or I deny that he has something. Okay, one is called Mayingak, one is called Megak. So all negatives, expressions of notness, all expressions of notness are either he isn't or he doesn't have. Okay, that's the two system. One is called Mayingak, one is called Megak. Okay, so they are both Megak. Megaks, when you see it, always think absence of something. Mayingak think he's not,
It's not.
she's not. Different, two different things. Okay, you okay?
Negative in the
No,
sense of being.
then I know you're okay.
I mean, she's not that.
Negative in the
How
sense
do
of.
you feel?
I'm good.
You better?
I'm better.
Well, we'll try to fix that.
Because they are negative in the sense of being a negation.
Tade Ganshik. Yeah.
They're different.
They're separate things,
Just
and
discrete entities.
they are both.
Negative in the sense of being a negation.
They are both
having
negations which
something.
involve something not being there, which is the simple absence of something.
Okay.
Okay? And
That's
in that
tricky.
sense, they're of one family.
It's 4 minutes special.
Then he's going to disagree to the first half of the split reason. How do you pronounce this, by the way? I was waiting for you to say it.
No.
Kanshi.
Oh,
First of all, he's stupid. Second of all, he's ugly. Then there's got to be the okay. Da-da, kanshi. Da-da, okay. So
this is the
why?
only- Oh, this is the only sheik we pronounce high tone?
You go up, but it's low tone. It's still lower than sheep. Sheik means flee. Sheik means flee. This kanshi means and. Okay, so don't go kanshi. That's kanshi. Okay.
Oh, I just...
Yeah, you don't want to say sheep. You got a flea in the room. Okay. Now he agrees. Now let's discuss the first part, that they are separate from one another. The first half of the reason, split reason. Tak tambo la.
That's easy
Le
to
labo.
accept.
First reason.
Yeah, in colloquial,
Easy.
Le labo.
le labo. Le labo. La comes from roots that means watery. It's easy. It's not like gonna be hard.
Hard. Soft.
Okay, yeah. So he says, I'm not even going to talk about the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Any idiot can see that. Well, let's
with
talk
your
about the
one.
second one. Are they the same in being exclusions of something? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Simple absences of something. Are they the same in being exclusions which are simple absences? Okay.
They are too.
Keep going. Please read. Bumbe.
Bumpe nam ka dan kawen kangwe
Kangwe.
kangbe nam ka ni chen.
Okay. Church.
Gakja rikchik kaksam gimega yimbata
Yimata.
kakja tok rek chikpo kaksam gimega yimbe che.
They are exclusions which are of the same family in the simple absence that they involve, because they both involve the single
Chick-fil.
absence of strikability.
Yeah, this is a tok rek.
That's the Sangha of Asanga.
Okay.
Asanga was called Mr. Cannot Be Stopped by Anything. Unstoppable intellect is Asanga. Okay. And here's the word, Tokrek. Sangha.
Tokrek.
Okay. Okay?
Is obstruction.
They
okay?
both involve the denial or the exclusion of the same stuff,
Right.
which is, concreteness. Okay? So they must be in the same family. And they're not positives,
All right.
which he said was impossible. He said anytime they're the same family, they must be positives.
So this is us.
Yeah, and we're saying no, these two negatives are of the same family. Why? They exclude the same stuff.
Yeah. They're both tok rek.
Yeah.
Right. They're both exclusions and they
Cool.
both exclude the same.
Okay, I disagree that they are both exclusions of the same stuff, which is concreteness. Maduna?
Bumpe nam ka dan kangbe nam ka
You see, he repeats it so
ni
often.
chen.
Son of a
Must
rose
have been
bud.
the way it was is where he lived.
Okay. Church.
Chen. Gakja tok rek chikpo kaksam gi mega yimbata. Tok rek chikpo kaksam gi mega yimbe che.
I don't see a difference.
Okay.
Gangchan, Togrek, Chipo, Kongsam.
It's the gakja at the beginning, right?
They are exclusions which are denials of the same
gotcha, at the beginning
stuff
of the
because they deny the same stuff.
Bummer.
They are exclusions which involve the denial of the same stuff because they are exclusions of the same stuff.
Right. Okay.
Word for word.
Time's up.
No, where's
Well,
the
this has
Where's-
gotcha in it. You see, he's legal.
He does change
He's
it,
legal. Okay, he
but that
didn't say
doesn't affect
gotcha.
it at all. Huh?
They are exclusions which involve the denial of the same stuff because they involve denial of the same stuff. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very satisfying. But
Okay. He's done it
Keep
before.
going. But
now the other guy says, I deny that they are denials of the same stuff.
You should if you
I deny that they deny the same stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go this one more sentence.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Bumpe nam ka dang kangpe nam ka ni che chen.
See how it keeps repeating Kangwa?
Togrek chepo kaksam gimega yimba ta. Togrek kaksam gimega yimbe che.
Oh man.
Well, okay, that's not very satisfying. They are the same in denying concreteness because they both deny concreteness.
It's the chickpo. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's leave it. You come back tomorrow, a couple of days. You come back after our vacation.
I'll think about it.
Oh wow.
Is it after our vacation?
It is.
Really?
Yes, I hope so.
I've got a while to work on my homework.
Huh? Huh? No?
No, it's great.
Yeah. No, I'm just inviting him back. I'll cook you up some radish
It really hasn't.
coffee.
It really hasn't given us much satisfaction on the question of what will qualify as a Rick. And what won't.
He's gonna get better in the next couple.
Okay.
He's gonna go a little deeper.
I won't forget.
That's cool. He's introducing a doctor.
Sashi puki jukshin metokram Rira lingshin inde gembadi Sangye shimdu mikte uwargi Drogun namdak shingla juparsho Idam guru ratna mandala kamniyatayami Gewadi gewokun Sunam yeshe tsokzokshin Sunam yeshe lejumwe Damba kunito parsho